Okay, Kien, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, good. How are you? Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, good. So, are you ready for the interview?
Yes, I'm totally ready.
All right, that's very good. Let's start. So, first of all, can you tell me a bit about yourself?
Well, my name is Trung Kien. I was born and I am currently living in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam. And as I was brought up in an industrial city, I have taken large interest in machines and cars in particular.
Hmm.
And I was always intrigued and curious about how machines function. And I was always amazed by how complex and meticulous they are, and such passions have driven me to pursue a major in mechanical engineering in the future. And moreover, since I excel at math and physics in my school, and mechanical engineering is on a more a major, an ideal major for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Did anything inspire you to pursue mechanical engineering, or is
Well,
it
actually,
entirely your own interest?
actually, there are many things that inspire me to pursue mechanical engineering, and it all started when I watched a cartoon movie, Cars, on TV. It was a movie about cars racing through racetracks, and
Mm-hmm.
to be honest, I was really amazed by how cars race their way through racetracks with top speed, and gradually I have taken a large interest in cars as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And along with my dad's encouragement, I started to look up to cars a lot more on the internet, and somehow I just got engrossed in it, and I have decided that that is going to be my major in the future.
That's very nice. Can you tell me about the latest? What do you think in the last say 20 to 30 years? What was the greatest achievement in science regarding, of course, mechanical engineering that you are most impressed of?
Well, the most impressive things and art development that the automotive industry has seen in the recent years is that it has turned into a and greener fuel source. Like the growth of Tesla has proved it all. Uh, I mean, the cars of Tesla is thoroughly run on electricity, and it provides a lot more greener and cleaner fuel for the future.
Okay, yeah, I totally agree. Cool. All right, so maybe I want to know a little bit more about yourself. You seem very confident and fluent and all that, but what about your weakness? What do you think is your weakness that potentially affect your study in university?
Well, the biggest weakness that I am really embarrassed about is that I am really lack in time management skills. And there was one time that in grade 10, I have to study for the exam. And since I didn't have any thorough or rational study plan, and I just went on studying on the post, and uh, as a result, I have to pull all nighters to catch up on the vast information I have to take up to prepare for the exams. And after that horrible experience, I have to work on my time management skills. I started to organize time more strictly and even devise a to-do list to follow. And as a result, I have improved considerably. And right now, I can complete my assignments without any difficulties and without being pressed for time.
Okay, that's very impressive. That's good to know. Okay, let's talk a little bit about your decision to pursue your tertiary education in Singapore. Um, what do you like the most about Singapore that made you choose Singapore?
Well, the biggest thing that I really like about Singapore is that it is a really developed country. It is always expanding, and for an for a technological student for me, it is like a dreamland for me. So I would love to study here one day and help to contribute considerably to the society as well.
Okay, how would you do that? How would you contribute to the society?
Well, if I am lucky enough to get admitted to NTU, I can have the opportunity to study in a really competitive environment, and therefore uh, enhancing my skills. And after that, when I graduated, I can provide my skills for the community and somehow contribute my skills to the industry, to the car industry that I always long to work for.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you plan to work in Singapore after graduation. That's very cool. What do you do in your free time, Kien?
Well, I often combine made activities to maintain the diversity. Sometimes uh, I usually enjoy myself by playing soccer because soccer is my favorite sport, and also spend about 10 to 15 minutes learning a new language. Uh, and recently, I have been indulging myself in movies and videos on YouTube as well. I
Hmm.
have been watching a documentary about Formula One, and it was really captivating and interesting for me.
Okay, tell me something more about it. What do you learn about Formula One?
Well, it is a documentary about Formula One racers and engineers, and in that documentary, you get to know an insight of how the engineers and racers work and how they face the pressures. And to me, that's really interesting, considering the fact that the engineer aspects in Formula One is really interesting and top class.
Yes, indeed, indeed. Okay, very nice. Okay, I just have one last question. So, regarding the financials, how would you plan to finance your studies in Singapore if you were admitted to NTU?
Well, and to be honest, I haven't put many thoughts about this because my parents have said that they will afford me to study in Singapore, and moreover, have some relatives in Singapore as well. So they will kind of assist me in financial matters as well. So I don't think that the financial situations is matter to me. I think.
Okay, that's good. You are very lucky then. That's good. Good to hear. Do you have, that's all for me. Do you have any questions for me?
No, I'm fine. Thanks.
Okay, good. Then let's keep in touch, and I will keep you posted of the result very soon via email. Have a good day. Thank you. All right.